Okay.
Alright.
So, hello everybody. Welcome back to Super Robot Wars Z2 Hakai Hen. And before we get too deep into the discussions of today,
Yes.
let me make sure of what the exact requirements of the SR point in this stage is.
Okay.
To get the SR
And while
point
you
in this
oh,
stage, you have to after defeating all other enemies, destroy Black Die Guard by turn player 5. By turn 5 player phase. Jesus.
by turn player 5, just walk over to a person labeled player 5, just on like a office chair, just start spinning them rapidly.
Yeah. I thought I wasn't gonna do this for a sec. I thought this stage was gonna take me several tries because I said at the beginning I was gonna see the beginning of Gurren Lagann at the end and the end of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And well, a lot of the units in this path are units that I don't use.
Oh yay.
So
Also, what the fuck is with the drum roll?
it's Crow and his debt.
Yeah, with his debt collector.
Yeah, it's like, how much do you have to pay now? Oh
2
boy.
billion yen.
Well, we didn't see it there, but I think they call it gold here for some reason.
2 billion yen.
Oh yes,
which I'm pretty sure is only like I'm pretty sure you just take 2 zeros off, so it would only be like $20 million.
Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, anyway, the game will ask you like if whether you want to go back into this menu after, choosing a route in a route split.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to say yes every time, because you can go into that little menu I did there and get more money.
Really?
Yeah. If you press, it defaults to no, but if you press yes, you can do that orders thing again and get more money that way.
Nice.
So it's essentially just free money.
So it defaults to no, so you would just hit the
Continue.
other option, and then you can just do it again after selecting a route split.
Like if you say no after choosing a route, like in the thing, it'll just take you to the next stage.
Hmm.
So it won't take you to this
But if
menu.
you say that you want to, like
do
all this stuff again and select yes, you can just do all the orders and shit like that again and just get a bit of extra money that you can use to beef up before you go off.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a glitch, but you can do it. So
it might. Well, no, it wouldn't be a glitch.
It's probably more of an oversight.
If anything, it classifies as an exploit.
Exploit or an oversight. They just didn't think. It's probably the way it's programmed to work. It's probably an oversight.
Yeah.
More than anything. I was gonna say something else. Something else.
Wait, why did that show? Does Yoko finally have her own unit?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
If you remember that blue thing. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been playing or keeping up with your videos.
So there's this. I never used the unit, but she's using the guy who's like the main pilot to Gurren Lagann Battleship used the unit Yoko's using, except that it was blue before.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just pretty much it regarding that.
Mm.
Yeah, that one stage earlier in the game is still the longest stage that I've done. That one stage, like during the 20s or something like that.
Yeah, that like hour-and-a-half long one.
Yeah, it was so hard, man. It's just like,
I know what you mean. I did that stage. Jesus Christ.
yeah, did you get the SR point or no?
No.
I'm gonna assume no.
I almost got it, but I missed on the fucking one attack that would have given it to me.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? You have a 95% chance of hitting? Oh, yeah. Oh, look, a distraction. Oh, you missed.
Yeah. A lot of these guys, since I haven't used them, are lower levels and aren't as upgraded, so their accuracy is pretty shit. Just so you know. I do get the SR point in the stage as always.
Yeah.
But it was a bit tougher for me. I just barely got it.
I remember with the route that I picked, in the last route split that I encountered, I would pick all my favorite units, and then I'd be like, wait a minute, I still have to pick more?
Oh yeah.
Because I already had all of my like
Oh, yeah.
incredibly beefed up people. It's just like, so now I just need to pick people to fill spots that they aren't going to really be any useful for.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I always left like 3 people just like sitting like around one of the ships.
If you notice, I have the secret scope dog unit over there.
Yeah, the ISS one.
ICC, I think it's what it is.
I saw an ISS.
Oh, was it ISS? I forget.
Yes.
I don't remember. Well, I have the website up here, so I might as well go check. Secrets. Yeah, it's ISS.
Yeah. Why does this sound like goddamn victory music?
Well, it's because I guess it's supposed to be. I
know, I'm just saying. It's like walking into like the start of a goddamn freaking boxing match, and they're already playing freaking like the triumphant freaking, you know, trumpet solo for when somebody gets knocked the hell out. Meanwhile, nobody's even in the boxing ring yet, besides the people cleaning it up from the last fight.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually show off any of Scope Dog's moves here. Actually, now that I think about it, so, well, I don't know if you've seen any of my previous videos where he was in it, but I give him the flying part so he flies.
Yeah.
I also give
I remember telling you that I gave the flying part to Big O.
Oh yeah, the Big O. Yeah, I'm using the Big O here. No reason besides he's
filling
there.
up a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't give Scope Dog the flying part because when I looked at their mobility, just because of the parts that I put on Scope Dog's mobility was higher than goddamn Crow's.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, he is a smaller unit too.
Well, yeah. So meanwhile, Crow's flying around and all that, and then you just see freaking Scope Dog just fly by like goddamn Whisper in King's Quest. 100 miles per hour. Scope Dog can do it.
Yeah.
So I just gave it to Big O to make him a giant freaking flying bruiser.
The only problem with this version of Scope Dog is that it doesn't have many attacks.
Yeah.
I don't think I gave a Kiriko B saver or whatever that pilot B is called to get more ammo.
Is that a Shin Getarobo? Because I know that it's not Armageddon.
That's Shin Getarobo, yes. It's part. Well, it's part of this Getarobo Armageddon. That's the series. That's what the series is called.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
the original unit.
Yeah, it's Shin Getarobo. I don't think I show him off either. I think I skip a lot of animations here.
Yeah.
The only one I show off.
You've always done that because otherwise you have a freaking hour and 30-minute video that's not because of difficulty.
Yeah.
And one is enough.
Yeah. Usually I just show off an attack animation like at the beginning of every phase just to get some music playing in the background instead of just that generic, just generics. I don't know, like I don't even know what you would call it. It's just generic music.
It's just noise.
Yeah.
It's not even like a freaking like even attempt at a soundtrack. It's just like, this is what we were able to slap together in the break room.
I do show off Daitarn 3 here just because I don't think I've actually used it before. That thing's solar powered, by the way.
It is?
Yeah.
Wow.
The power of solar.
Who knew that solar power would be able to produce enough energy to actually allow anything that is just basic,
that thing's like 100 meters tall, by the
light.
Way.
I know, that's why it's an even more astounding feat.
Yeah, like his final move, he goes...
By all means, he should not be anything but a gigantic lawn ornament.
Yep. like in his first final movie, he says like, if you don't fear the power of the sun, then come on, because you know he's solar powered.
Yes.
Yeah,
he's just like doing his ultimate move, and next you know, like a cloud goes in front of the sun. He just fucking falls out of the sky.
Yeah. Banjo there, the guy who pilots Daitarn 3S, his name is Banjo.
Does he have a bird named Kazooie?
No, but I believe I believe his series is like has like a little bit of James Bond mixed into it. Like I've never seen it, but yeah. Like he has like those like, some of the staples that James Bond has, like you know, like those. Can't recall anything, but his series is loosely inspired by James Bond. So there's some connections to James Bond. And for some reason, I really like the Daitarns 3 theme. For no reason.
I'm gonna admit, it's a pretty decent theme.
It's catchy.
Yeah.
All the old mechs have catchy themes. Always.
Exactly.
Always.
It is the unspoken law of the land.
Like originally I like tried her theme, like but I've listened to it to so long now, and
yeah,
kind of got
like eventually it just wears out.
Except Daitarn 3s, because I don't know why, I just like Daitarn 3.
Wait, is this the level where you can get Pearl Nail?
No, you get her like on the stage before the final.
Oh, okay.
You need to do you need to convince her here, otherwise you won't get her later.
Okay. Yeah, because you either get Pearl Nail or somebody else, right?
Yeah. No, you either get Pearl Nail or you don't.
Oh, okay. I thought that it was like freaking I'm gonna have to refer to Jay again because I don't know of any instances of it being like this in Z2 with Gale and the other person.
Oh yeah, Gale, yeah.
Where you could technically get both, but it was one or the other.
Yeah, well, what it was is that if you didn't get Gale, you could get Julia, I think her name was.
Yeah, I think that's who it was.
You could get Julia, but if you did the the requirements to get both of them, you only get Gale, but she'll survive in the story instead of dying.
Yeah, she'll survive in the story, but she won't pilot a mech.
It's the thing in BX too, and in Gundam Unicorn, a person called Lonnie, she gets killed. You can save her in BX, but she just survives. She doesn't like become a pilot or anything like that, which is a bit disappointing. But
well, it depends. Like, did she nearly die because she was being a pilot?
I think she was put in like into one of those mechs that makes you insane.
Oh, okay.
Like in a lot of the other Gundam series, like Gundam Zeta, Gundam Seed Destiny, kind of.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like if like she'd almost died from like being in a mech and trying to defend wherever the hell they are and the people around, and then they nearly die. I wouldn't blame them for not being all gung-ho to get back into another mech and be like, okay, let's try again. It only failed the freaking like last umpteen times. Who's to say that it'll not fail now?
Yeah, I was trying to get one secret in BX, but I don't think I got it because I was trying to like a character called Burnings.
Burnings.
Yep, it's the best name. Yeah. Anyway, he had this really cool mech and everything, and I wanted to get him. And from what I could understand of the Japanese wiki, I didn't understand that much, by the way. I think I got all the prerequisites. I think the only thing they aren't sure of yet is whether you needed a certain amount of kills, and I think the only thing I was missing was a certain amount of kills. So, but he died. So he died. I probably won't, after I'm done with my first playthrough, I probably won't do a second one until all the secrets are translated, so I can get all the secrets in that game.
Of what? BX?
Yeah, BX. The only thing that is translated on the English wiki, as I'll call it right now, are the secret names.
Because that's the most helpful shit ever.
Yeah, I know. I did get Todd Guinness and Wernick.
Wait. There's a guy named goddamn Todd Guinness.
Yeah.
Please tell me the fucker's Irish.
I don't think so.
Aw, that's sad, because then I could say that that's fucking stereotypically accurate, actually.
I did get him. He wasn't that hard to get. I just killed him every single time with the main character from the series he's from. But anyway, you're gonna want to convince Pearl now, because otherwise you won't have enough time to actually kill the Black Dyeguard up there, which looks nothing like Dyeguard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that doesn't look like fucking Dyeguard.
In the last episode, I was looking up in the middle of last episode, and you'll hear me say that looks nothing like Dyeguard.
Do you show an attack animation on him?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah, I do.
Alright,
You'll see him. No, there's a lot.
Because just from the freaking overworld sprite, like, it doesn't look anything like him.
Yeah.
Like, hell, like, usually when they make, like, the freaking, like, evil versions of a unit, it looks at least somewhat like the unit. Like, when, fucking the two-faced person, I always forget their name. But when they made like a evil form of fucking Mazinger.
Yeah. Oh, that was an evil form of Mazinger. Oh no, wait. Oh wait, never mind. You're talking about. I thought you were talking about Nurglersy, but no, you're not talking about Nurglersy. You're talking about the things that the mechanical beast that looked like Mazinger.
Yeah, they made a mechanical beast that looked like Mazinger, but it had like a fucked up side to its face and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it looked like Mazinger, and its overworld sprite looked like Mazinger. Fucking Black Dyeguard is just like, yeah, we tried, kinda, not at all actually.
Well, the Black Dyeguard is a heterodyne, which is called Black Dyeguard for some frickin' reason.
A heterodyne?
That's what the enemies of Dyeguard are. Those weird like creatures with that pink shape as a portrait sprite.
The eyeball people?
Maybe.
One of the enemies is like a fucking like clay.
No.
Right?
It's not the eyeball people.
Okay.
But anyway.
What about the clay pot things?
I don't know.
Are those from Dyeguard?
I don't think so.
No.
They might be.
I'm pretty sure they are, because you can only kill them using one of Dyeguard's moves.
Then they are.
Yeah, and that's like his most powerful move.
Yeah.
I fucked up that stage twice.
Yeah.
First time, Dyeguard died.
Yeah.
Mostly because I didn't know about that move and that I had to use as the finisher, because otherwise the thing just fucking revives and well, the bomb went off and we all died. The second time, I forgot that I had to use it as the finisher, so I used it right off the bat.
Oh, and it didn't do much, did it?
And then the bomb went off and we died. So then I'm just like, seriously, what the hell's going on? Like, because I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. It took me
so
a
I ended
while
up
to figure it
having
out.
to actually like Google it, and I actually looked it up. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
He actually said something about it, and that was the only thing that I got from the goddamn conversation.
Yeah.
And I botched it up this bad.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure he even says like the only way to kill it is whatever the hell the move is called.
Yeah, it's with the.
So then I'm just like, okay, use it right out of the gate. Don't use it to actually kill the damn thing.
I think I told you about that stage too.
Yes.
To watch out for that, and I guess it wasn't.
That's what made it even worse.
Did you remember me telling you, like, once you figured it out?
Well, yes. Once it was all said and done, yeah.
Like,
I was not a happy camper.
yeah.
I immediately, like the next stage, I threw out Dyeguard and just went on a killing spree with Dyeguard to let off steam. That's one thing I like about the Super Robot Wars series. If one character's like storyline thing like pisses you off, and then the next stage you have that same character
Yeah.
still, you
Yeah.
can just go on a goddamn like murder spree with them
Yeah.
as like revenge.
Yeah. Also, when a character dies, just kill all of the enemies while saying "fuck you."
Mm-hmm.
Especially if a guy you like dies off.
Oh yeah. Uh, completely unrelated, kind of. But I had a similar thing like that when I played Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
Where and this would be the time where like you just mute me out because there are going to be massive spoilers. So if any of you people out there have never played Kingdom Hearts 2, put a bucket over your head and start smashing your head against the wall right now. Otherwise, you've been warned. But in that one cutscene where it makes you think that Goofy died, the first time I played through that, because I'm a huge Goofy fan, so like when I thought that he died, dude, I was so pissed off that the murder spree was fucking like personal with that.
You really thought Goofy died?
Well, because I had never played the game before and I had never fucking like looked anything up, so
Well,
I was
they're not gonna kill
unbridled
Goofy.
fury.
I can't even recall the thing you're talking about though. So.
It's when he takes a goddamn rock to the head.
Oh, that scene. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I thought he died.
Well, they make it out like he fucking died.
Okay.
You gotta remember, like, this wasn't any time recent. I haven't played the goddamn game in God knows how long.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Right.
I was like fucking like maybe like 11,
Oh, okay.
if that.
Okay. The ice cream truck.
Yay!
Ice cream. I don't know if you can hear that though.
No, I didn't hear any ice cream truck.
I can hear it.
Mm.
It-
Believe me, like it. You and I will. Well, eventually, it might not be by the time this video ends, but at some point I will hear that same ice cream truck because I'm pretty sure the route goes past your street first and then mine.
Oh, okay.
Because you need to remember, my street is surrounded by one-ways.
Yeah.
Yes, I live on the only two-way street surrounded by 8 other one-way streets.
Hmm.
Whoever thought this up is... I don't even know. I don't even know if they'd be a genius or a complete blithering idiot.
One fact about the black diaguard here is that it doesn't move from its spot. So if you're not moving towards it, you're not gonna get the SR point.
Yeah. I could kind of tell when it just didn't move for the past like 2 or 3 turns.
Yeah. So if you don't go after it, you're not gonna kill it. But anyway, the Pearl Naz, you're gonna want to convince her with Crow so she'll run away. If you don't do that, you're either gonna have to kill her with Crow to get the secret.
You can only convince her with Crow though, right?
Yes, you can only convince her with Crow. You're gonna want to do that so she's out of the way. Otherwise, to get the secret, you're gonna have to kill her with Crow.
You can either convince her with Crow and she'll just leave the goddamn field.
Yeah.
Or you have to just beat the shit out of her and then finish her off with Crow.
Yes, but in this stage, especially like if you're like me and you haven't used a lot of the units here, you're gonna have to convince her so she just gets out of the way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not gonna have an easy time in this stage.
If anything, any reason why you wouldn't goddamn convince her, it really puts you into question, because if you have an option to just get rid of an enemy instead of having to waste like energy and ammo and stuff like that trying to kill said enemy.
Well, you might not know that you could convince her, because you couldn't do that before, which is the thing. Oh, by the way, this thing will heal itself after every turn, so after you're attacking it, you might not be a good idea to use your ultimate move to attack it if you only have one unit.
Yeah. Well, no. In that case, it's just like the freaking clay pot enemy. Because after every turn, that thing would heal itself for a small portion as well. Yeah. The funny thing was that I never actually like moved during that fight at all, so it's just Daigar and a freaking giant pottery monster just pummeling each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
While everyone else is fighting like all the other stuff, like you know, lower down on the map. Just Daigar and just some giant like failure of a pottery class creation, just punching each other in the freaking gob until one of them keels over and dies. So I take it by the fact that Crow and Scope Dog were got that little thing and allowing them to move and attack again. You put that on.
A lot of my units have continuous action.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Your main units.
Yeah, a lot of them have it. Mazinger gets it after this stage because he got enough PP pilot points. And a few other units get it, I think. Well, I give it to some units that just had 300 PP when they came in. Like, you know, so.
You're not going to use them for anything else, might as well just give them something.
The battleship there has it too, I think. So, that's the thing, I suppose.
I remember that I once had a fucking battleship, like, clinch victory for me. All my other units missed. All of them missed on like the boss character. I forget what stage it was, but the fucking battleship was like the last unit that I had that could actually attack. It was like a 10% chance of hitting it.
It hit.
And it hit and killed it with just enough to kill it.
I don't know what it's with Mazingers and dodging it with like only 1% chance of doing that, but I think in BX, Mazinger Z and I think Mazakai's SKL both dodge and attack with 1%. Or was it? Or in Z3.
You told me about that, and I told you that the reason for that is because goddamn Mazen Kaiser and fucking Mazinger Z are the luckiest bastards to ever be created. Wait. With because that game has both Mazinger Z, well, Shin Mazinger Z and Mazen Kaiser. Who's piloting what? Because
well,
are they both piloted by Koji?
No. Mazen Kaiser SKL is a different series with two different characters. Called, Magami and Kaito, I think. There's two pilots that pilot Mazinger Z SKL. One's more close combat, the other one's long range type of guy. And when they get wings, they become even more powerful, and they have a motorcycle that transforms into a horse.
What? But yeah, that move that you just used on Black Daigar. That was the move that I had to use to kill the Clayman, and
look at all these.
I wasted both of them twice.
Oh yeah, on this stage you're gonna want to use like a lot of your spirits on the boss characters, like Valor or Soul, to increase your damage output. If you're not doing that, you're not gonna have a fun time.
Hell, that's what I usually do. Ever since Jay and I found out the magical combo that was fucking putting Koji and fucking Tatsuya or whatever the fuck his name was right next to each other, having them both do the thing that made them do double damage, and then giving themselves 100% accuracy and doing their goddamn combo moves. If it didn't die from one of them, it died from the other.
In BX, the Mazen Kaiser SKL and Shin Mazinger Z's combo attack is one of my favorites.
Is it just as overpowered?
I think it does like 9,000. Like I think like it's the base damage. You know, the damage just says how much it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like 9,000 or close to 9,000.
So yes, it's just as overpowered.
But yeah, there's a lot of combination attacks in that game.
Mm.
You know, there's one between the disco units, like in J. Although you know how the Votan's unit and some of the Kogias units, how they slide on the ground.
Yes.
The Ace Valus units, the disco units, do that as well. They can do that. I didn't know that until this game, until BX. I mean, and they started doing that, and I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Also, my favorite unit to use in BX is from Giant Gorg, and it's not Giant Gorg. Can you guess what it is?
Mini Gorg?
No, it's a helicopter.
It's a goddamn helicopter.
It's the best. And I paired it up with Akito, the guy from the disco, and because it was.
Oh yeah, Akito's the fucking kid from Mars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Ace Valus with the 0G pack of the helicopter, instead of having a C rating in space, has an A, so it just does good out in space. So I have them paired up together.
It is the mythical space helicopter.
Yeah.
Only comes in for the U.S. military.
Yeah. And the best part is, which is why it's my favorite, the guy that uses it is the same guy that the voice actor for that guy is the guy who voice acts Char. So it sounds like Char.
Nice.
And so that's the only reason I like it so much. Its damage output is okay too, so it's not like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Man, I need to find out his name.
God damn it, what was it?
What's his name?
Okay. BX isn't the one with the guy who's literally his own unit, right? Like just that black guy in a trench coat that just is out there,
yeah,
cybernetically enhanced to the point where he can just fucking fight gigantic robots by himself.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Is that BX that has him?
No, that's UX. That's UX.
Yeah, UX.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I expected that to just be like your favorite character, just because of just how outlandish it is.
I don't think he's that good. He might have been, but I don't recall him being that good. I think it was because I don't think his mobility was that great. I don't recall, but there was some reason why I didn't like using him.
I would have just taken him along just for fucking copy's sake.
No, he was there because in BX and UX there's a squad where there are 2 units, and he was there. He was like the support unit.
Yeah.
Of one of the guys. Oh yeah, the helicopter guy is called Rod Balboa.
Wait. Rod Balboa.
Yeah.
Oh god. So many Rocky jokes.
I think it's Rod Balboa. Let me look
Rod
at his
Balboa. I need to shoot these guys. Pulls out an egg. Oh, Rocky.
Yeah. Him and the knight.
How Sylvester Stallone fell from grace after you were done.
Yeah, him and the SD Gundam Gaiden units are my favorite. The SD Gundam Gaiden units are just Gundam, like, nice. That are just alive for some reason. Great. And it's great. They're also the best animated units in the game for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they are.
The fuck is that?
What?
Like that menu, I have never seen the menu that you were just in before.
Oh, that's the menu to change what the support attacking character does or move.
Really?
Yeah, you can change what it does. You can change what move they do. I found that out like a few
no, I knew that you could change the support attack that they did. I just never saw it as like showing the like overworld portrait of the unit that I was using and stuff like that. Probably because I don't know. I just never saw that. It just immediately went into the unit. and like allowed me to change their attack.
Then you must have pressed a different button than I did. There's probably a quicker way to do it, but that was the way I figured out how to do it. Yeah, you see me being a little hesitant here because, well, this is the last stage, well, the last turn before I missed the SR point, and
True, so you need to be real calculatory with it.
yeah, I wanted to.
Wait a fucking minute.
What?
Who the fuck is that with
Is Simone?
the pilot of fucking Login?
That's Rashu.
What happened to the other person?
Oh, well, you're not there yet. Well,
They're not dead, are they?
what do you think?
Yes. God damn it, I liked him. He was a superhero.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was, but now he's dead.
God fucking damn
Well,
it.
he comes back. Not in this game, or in the next one, or the one after that. And he's not even a pilot, but he's there.
That's depressing as shit. Like,
Well,
okay, well, here's the question. Like, is it like, did they just kill him off for this game, or like, was it like scripted from like the show?
The show, he died in the show.
Oh, okay then.
It was integral to the growth of Simone as a character, I suppose.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, then I'll accept it.
Yeah. Well, the people were pissed off
Because as long as they don't just like, as long as they didn't just like kill him off just because lol reasons,
Yeah.
I'm usually fine with it.
Yeah.
Also, you know how you have the ranged version of this?
The close combat version, you mean?
Oh yeah, you have the close combat version of this.
Yeah.
I have the ranged one.
Yeah, it's because
And
of
the
the
ranged one is so fucking good, which is how far I can just shoot people with it.
It was you know the option at the beginning of the game before you actually
Yeah.
chose any route splits. That's the one that does it. In Z2 point 2, Crow will have both of those moves.
Nice.
So he'll just have both of them.
I remember I was able to use this to just fucking pick people off from like halfway across the map.
Yeah.
Just because I had the ranged one, and just because the range is so goddamn big.
Yeah, I don't think it does as much damage as this one, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit for, you know, as high as numbers as you're hitting for.
Yeah.
But the range like makes up for it tenfold.
Yeah. And with that,
Because while you're hitting for like 10,000s, 11,000s, I'm hitting for like 7 to 8.
yeah.
But at the same time, I'm so far out of the way that like no matter what the fucking unit is, it will not be able to shoot back at me.
Mm-hmm. I needed the extra damage because of what I'm doing. And look at that. That background there.
Yeah.
It's from the Die Guard anime, I think, which is from the 80s or 90s, something like that.
Yeah.
No, I think it's from the
you can
90s.
tell by the art style.
Yeah.
God damn it. I was talking about fucking Gurren Lagann. Reminds me that fucking like I want to watch it, but at the same time like I just don't.
Yeah, when
have to.
Yeah, I didn't watch Gurren Lagann when I played this game for the first time. It was after I think I either beat this game that I watched it or during it that I watched it. It's good. I watched it and the movies.
Yeah.
That came out, so it's a good series.
Well, the thing is that because my mom wants to get Netflix and stuff like that so that she can watch Longmire.
Longmire?
She is in love with that fucking show.
Okay.
It's a like Western cop show.
Okay.
It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
But anyways, once she gets that, I can just see if fucking Gurren Lagann's on there because then I have a means of watching it because I still have a fucking Wii that has Netflix.
Well, there are other ways of watching it, but I suppose for the sake of not saying it, I won't be talking about those ways right now.
for means of not getting the military-industrial complex.
You
On our
have
asses.
infringed on our copyright.
Yep.
Vinny does that so many times. Like, you have infringed on our copyright.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway.
But,
we should probably-
even then, the Netflix option is just the easier one because we're going to be doing that anyways, so
Okay. Well.
might as well use it.
Okay. Well.
Alright.
See you guys